Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Chandani. I am from General Management 20 from Institute Technology of Bandung. Today, we will talk about the topic Tokopedia versus Shopee and strategic move in Indonesia e-commerce logistic oligopoly. So, before further ado, we will talk about the what is the Nash equilibrium. Nash equilibrium is a fundamental concept by in-game theory introduced by John Nash, the mathematician in 1950. It refers to a situation in strategic game where no player can benefit unilaterally changing in their own strategy, assuming that the strategy of the one player remains unchanged. In simple terms, a Nash equilibrium occurs when every player in the game is making the best decision they can, taking into account the decision of others. At this point, no player has an incentive to deviate because doing so will not result in better payoff. In the other word, this is the three strategy that Nash Equilibrium has. The first pure strategy is player choose one strategy definitely without randomization. The second mixed strategy, player randomize over multiple strategy, assigning a probability to each. The third is multiple equilibria. A game can possess more than one stable equilibrium point. So, what is matter in business strategy? In oligopolistic markets, firms frequently face interdependent decision-making. Nash equilibrium helps explain why firms may settle on pricing, output, even if collaboration would lead to better outcomes for all. It reflects real-world competitive behavior where strategic thinking is essential and direct coordination. The next is what is oligopoly? An oligopoly is a market structure characterized by domination of few large firms, where each player holds significant market power and their decisions are interdependent. Unlike perfect competition in many firms or monopoly in one firms, oligopoly involves strategic behavior. Every firm's move affect and is affected by decision at its rival. From Michael Porter, Competitive Strategy in 1980, an oligopoly is a market structure in which a small number of firms dominate the market. Each firm action affects the others, creating mutual interdependence. The key features include a few dominant firms, a small number of powerful firms control the majority of the market share, high barriers to entry, significant capital, technology, regulatory hurdles restrict new competitors, and interdependent decision. Because firms must anticipate and react to competitors and action strategy. The third is non-price competition. The competition often centers on branding, logistics, service, and differentiation. And the last is potential for collusion. First might implicitly or explicitly coordinate through consent by antitrust laws. So why I choose Shopee and Tokopedia from oligopoly and why fit in Nash equilibrium case? Let us now justify. The first, their combined market share is over 60 68.3% of total e-commerce GMF in Indonesia. So it is said that a lot already show high market concentration that oligopoly show to us. The second is there are high barriers to entries because really need to big money building logistic technology or gaining brand that trust require investment or more than 100 million US dollars. Third, both firms integrated payments and logistics deeply into their ecosystem. Shopee used ShopeePay and Shopee Express, while Tokopedia relies on GoPay and GoSend from the Goto ecosystem. Finally, their strategies are interdependent. A promotion Shopee triggers a counter move by Tokopedia and vice versa. This is exactly the environment where the game theory applies. So, and why this case is fed a Nash equilibrium analysis? The first duopoly structure that Shopee and Tokopedia dominate Indonesia in e-commerce. The second binary strategy option, firm face a critical choice: built-in house logistic versus outsourced to third parties. The third, mutual interdependence. Each firm buy off significantly depends on the competitor chosen strategy. Asymmetricness equilibria. Stable outcomes emerge when only one firm makes a substantial logistic investment, gaining an advantage. Coordination failure. Both investing heavily can lead to high costs with a dominant competitive advantage, risking reduced profitability for both. The next, we talk about why this conflict matters. This rivalry matters because of four key reasons. The first, market size. The e-commerce industry in Indonesia is projected to grow from 82 million US dollar into 2025 to 160 billion by 2030. The second is logistic. It accounts for 20 to 25% of total cost structure, meaning efficiency directly affects profitability. And third is customer expectation. Over 60% of users demand same day or next day delivery, so logistic is not optional but a competitive necessity. And market the concentration, with only two dominant players, any decision made by one will shape the entire industry. This is the graphic or the illustrated why logistic strategy is competitive game changer. The next we talk about strategy dilemma in duopoly, James theory perspective. Should Tokopedia and Shopee build in-house logistic network or outsourcing to third parties, knowing the competitor is the making same decision? Strategic option and gain setup. This is the two setup. If Tokopedia build, if they choose to build, they face high costs and only moderate differentiation. If one build, if one build, and while the other outsourcing, the one will get strong control while the other lost competition. If both choose outsource, costs are lower, but they sacrifice control over delivery quality. This creates a classic duopoly dilemma, and their payoff can be represented in the game matrix. So, why this is game theoretic problem? The first interdependent of strategy is from optional. Optimal logistic decision is contingent on the anticipated decision of paying competitor. Payoff matrix exists. Logistic strategy outcome can represent in 2x2 payoff matrix, where each player payoff depends not only on their choice on, but also on their rival. The third is Nash equilibrium implication. In some configuration, the equilibrium occurs when one will and the other outsources. It choosing the best response given their decision. The strategic commitment also building logistic in an irreversible investment. First might defer action or mimic the other move to avoid being a strategic disadvantage. So, in summary, logistic decision for in Indonesia e-commerce duopoly represents strategic game of interdependence move, where NAS equilibrium analysis reveals the risk of miscoordination and importance to anticipate rival strategy. Application for Tokopedia and Shopee, logistic is no longer operational. Mutual escalation in invention and opportunity to exploit first mover advantage, but risk misalignment with rival move. So before constructing the matrix, let's look the competitor in more detail. Tokopedia is part of group merger with Gojek. And the other hand, Shopee is owned by C Group, Singapore-based tech conglomerate, and Tokopedia merchant base is uh, approximately 12 million merchant, B2C and C2C stronghold. And the other hand, Shopee has merchant base, smaller merchant base, stronger focus on curate marketplace. And the parameter about logistic strategy, Tokopedia relies on GoSend and GoBox like Gojek ecosystem or partial. And Shopee operates Shopee Express and fulfillment centers. And the next parameter is user engagement. Tokopedia high brand trust, top in brand recall, second in web traffic, and about Shopee is market leader in app usage, engagement time, and web traffic. And differentiator about Tokopedia is ecosystem integration, GoPay, Gojek, GoSend, and frictional CX. And about Shopee, the differentiator is end-to-end logistic, aggressive promotion, and gamified app experience. So we talk about the strategic option to X2 game metrics. The metric option is both built in-house, one built, one resource, outsource, and third is both outsource. So the strategic decision making in platform logistic, a nice equilibrium approach to in-house versus outsourcing infrastructure. Strategic implication. In-house logistics, high fixed cost, capital expenditure, but long-term margin control and full operational control, consistent customer experience, and long-term scalability advantage. And about the overseas logistics, they have low variable cost because use operational expenditure, but sale margin limited control depend on 3PL and faster short-term scaling. So we talk about the NAS equilibrium analysis. If both will choose will Tokopedia and Shopee, their payoff is 5.5. And if Tokopedia choose Wheels and Shopee outsource, payoff is 7.3. And if Tokopedia choose outsource and the Shopee choose Wheel, the payoff is 3.7. And if Tokopedia choose outsource and Shopee choose outsource too, so the payoff is 4.4. So now let's us analyze. For Tokopedia, no matter what Shopee does, building give higher payoff. So build is for Tokopedia dominant strategy. For Shopee, the same logic applies. Build is also its dominant strategy. Conclusion, the nice equilibrium outcome where both Tokopedia and Shopee in-house logistics reflects that need for strategic control over fulfillment, cost efficiency, and superior customer recommendation. Adopt a hybrid logistic model, combine internal logistics with selective outsourcing to maintain flexibility while building long-term infrastructure and competitive edge. So, the sequential game, decision 3, Tokopedia versus Shopee. What is Tokopedia first? Let us also consider a sequential game. Suppose Tokopedia moves first. If Tokopedia builds, Shopee's best response is also built because the payoff is 5.5. And if Tokopedia choose outsource, Shopee gains more building because Shopee more give the point 3.7. This regardless of Tokopedia choose, Shopee prefers to build. The reinforcement to first mover advantage, Tokopedia by deciding early may shape the competitive outcomes. And the final solution, the same, is both firms choose build and build, confirming the Nash equilibrium. Strategic takeaways. Inside Madrigal, the first logistic control is now a competitive edge, not just a cost center. After that, coordination or toxic collusion could lead to Pareto improvement. After that, first mover advantage matter in sequential dynamics, and last is government regulation like tax, on the e-commerce will affect logistics strategy. Conclusion. The first Tokopedia versus Shopee strategic rivalry in logistics. Both firms are key players in Indonesia e-commerce duopoly. They're central in strategic dilemma, developing in-house logistic capabilities like Tokopedia through GoTo versus outsourcing to third-party logistic providers like Shopee and JNT Express. They choose go beyond operational costs. They shape long-term brand perception, service control, and customer loyalty. The second is game theory interpretation. The next equilibrium arises when both firms to invest in host logistics, even though a collaborative outcomes might lead to lower industry weight costs. In one firms will in-house while the other outsourcing, the latter might suffer from slower deliver or weaker customer satisfaction. This reveals how anticipation of competitors' action play a critical role in strategic decision-making under oligopoly. After that, managerial takeaways, Tokopedia must maximize its internal logistic advantage by strengthening go-to ecosystem and efficiency. Shopee needs to evaluate whether relying on external logistic may limit its future competitive edge. Vertical integration emerge as decisive factor in gaining long-term control and resilience in e-commerce. After that, the final reflection. In oligopoly markets, direct decision is not only about efficiency, it's about satisfying one step your competitor. This is my references that I use to make and improve my my presentation. It is really complicated, and I use this reference because it make my presentation strong and make best presentation for this today. Thank you very much, and that very thank you for you that I have to see my presentation. See you in the next video.